Hey folks, welcome back to the Horse Pen Ranch channel and the Horse Pen Ranch Chuckwagon. We're going to show you around the Chuckwagon today, okay? So stay tuned. We just want to show you the wagon today. The dog you just saw was Millie. Millie is, we have too many dogs, you've probably noticed here on the ranch. We love them all. That's my old duck dog, Millie. We still duck hunt with her a little bit. She's getting up there in age, but she's a good girl. But this is the wagon. You've seen me cook in front of it now several times. This is the approximately around an 1890 Bain wagon that was converted into a chuck wagon. And we're gonna kind of show you around this. We're gonna start with the box, okay? The old chuck box. And it's an old square head nut holds it on. Okay, we got the wagon bows on it today. We don't always have the wagon bows on, but we got it on there today to kind of show you. Open up the chuck box, and basically a chuck wagon was your original food truck. Charles Goodnight really gets credit for inventing the chuck box and the idea of it. And so this is what it is. It's a kitchen on wheels, guys. This is your work table. You see me working on it all the time. And so this is our work table. And we got flour. We got sugar in there. And we've got our lanterns that hang off the side of the wagon. See our lanterns in there. We got more that we keep, but that's what we just keep two in the wagon. Of course, you got to have your whiskey jug in there, just for medicinal purposes only, though, you know what I'm saying? And just everything you need. We got our tobacco boxes in here, stuff we use. Some of it it's not super old school. It's modern because we actually cook out of this thing too. We got our bowls in there and some more dish pans in there. And let me just kind of show you around here. Here we have the first drawer is going to be a lot of there's the hash knife I used the other day on the potatoes. And so just the stuff we use, dipping, you know, you name it. This is a knife the guy made for me. I really like. It's a kind of a miniature knife. It works real well too. So we got all kinds of things in this box, mainly knives and cooking utensils. And here's going to be your silverware drawer, and then that, you know, gloves to serve with, bags, a few wooden spoons. Gotta have lighters, right? Gotta have lighters. This right here is just going to be towels and stuff like that, kind of a catch-all. And this right here is going to be our spices. So we keep a lot of our spices in here. Try to keep as organized as possible. They don't always work out. I actually got this more organized here not long ago, and so there you go. You can see we have a lot of spices in there: cornstarch, sugar, you name it. Gotta have vanilla. And of course, we got to have our yeast, and we will do some yeast cooking for sure, with some sourdough recipes before long. So this is it, guys. This is our, oh, I'm sorry, the main one. The main one. Cameraman, can you get up there and show them this? That's too heavy to take out. So there you go. All of our coffee cups, bowls, plates, even a few styrofoam things in there for coffee. So there you go. It's a heavy drawer, not one you just want to pull out. So this is it. We got some measuring cups in here and a few other things. I got a old skillet I use a lot, but I'm just doing a small one. Steel skillet. Of course, we have cast iron stuff as well. So there you go. There's what the inside of the wagon looks like. So this is the grain door that went on the back of this wagon. It was kind of a grain wagon. We moved it out here. This is called the Wagon Boot, is what this is. And we keep a lot of extra pots here. Bean pots and stuff, big bean pots. We kind of keep them stored there. And so sometimes we put Dutch ovens in there, but there you go. That is called a Dutch oven boot, or just a boot for the wagon. Come along over here, and we'll see we got a shovel hanging off the wagon. Travels well right here. Got a little spot for it right here on the boot. And spot for the top right here. We got a place for our axe right here. Keep a big, large spoon right here. Get that thing out for you and show you. A buddy of mine, Steve Taylor, make this. It's good for stirring a big pot of beans, cooking a bunch of taters in a big skillet. This right here, I didn't show you. So this came off the first wagon I got. This is actually the second wagon I've owned, and this was a little not as wide, and so we got this little thing here that works out really well. That I keep my cutting boards in, and so it works really well. Good place to keep your cutting boards. And just a little spacer, but I love it. Ended up working out really well. So let's go over here and show you the water barrel. This is we usually keep this inside the wagon. This is what we use to get coals with. But right here's our water barrel, and it works well. It holds water. There's water in it right now, and we can show you that water. It's just some in the bottom. So the water barrel does work. It's not water you want to drink. I have a little bit of tiny bit of bleach in there right now to keep it from turning. I need to actually put some more water in this, but it doesn't leak. It holds water. And so you kind of hear it right there. Hold water. One of our first videos we did about a year ago, we greased these wheels, took them off and greased them. This is the original wheels on this wagon. I said it's about $18.90, and I said it's a Bang wagon. The undercarriage, all the running gear underneath is original, and you can tell they're solid as they can be. Knock on it, hurt your. I mean, it's solid everywhere, solid. And the old original paint is still on there. You can see that the orange paint is still on there. And so there's the wheels, original running gear from that time. You can tell right here, even all original. The box is newer. It's a newer box. It's probably about 5 or 10 years old, but the running gear is actually original. All right, let's run up here to the front. So we have the wagon seat, as you can see up here, original hardware on it, original springs. And then we have a box here in the front for jockey box for tools. We got the chains in there. We got a crowbar in there. We have the wrench right here. Take the wheels off. The original wrench. So get a good shot of the front where you put the tongue on down there. All original. And of course, we got the brake. Got to have the wagon brake. And so it's disengaged there and then engaged right here. There you go. Okay, and this is another toolbox we have on the side, a bigger one. And we keep our flag in there, some hatchets, of course, a hammer. And these are all of our, let me show you one of our, this is one of our stakes for our cook fly. We have a big cook fly that we come off the back of this thing with in the summer months to keep the sun off of us. We also have a wagon sheet for this wagon. It goes over the wagon bows. It's canvas as well. Our cook fly is canvas. Our wagon sheet's canvas. It covers and goes all over the bows. And we definitely use that sometimes. Most times if we're not using it, we keep it up here on the front of this front bow and just kind of fold it up and keep on that front bow to keep it out of the way. We also have some bedding, canvas bedding, cowboy bedding, so we carry that. We've got harnesses and stuff, and so we don't pull this very often with mules or horses, but we can. So there you go. It's still solid enough to do that. You've probably seen this in some of our videos. We hang a lantern off this quite a bit, but that's it. And of course, we've got the coffee grinder. We use the coffee grinder. I don't know if we use it in the video or not. We have a coffee grinder. It's old military coffee grinder. It works wonders. Loosen it up and just, it'll grind coffee beans like crazy. It works really, really, really well, okay? So, fats and beans, we do it, but we got a coffee video. You need to check it out. Inside the wagon, it's kind of rough right now. We'll show you inside the wagon. It's kind of off season for us. We're not going many places, but there you go. Got a wagon jack right there again, and we got you name it. Got a water bucket, another coffee pot. These are tables right there's old tables we can put on the side of our wagon on the wheels for extra tables. So you name it. We got a couple old chairs there, you name it. We got it in here. So we do several events a year. We try to get out as much as we can. We do some catering stuff locally and sometimes a little farther away. We love to do veterans events, but we do some competitions as well. We've done pretty good in competitions, but just have a fun time with it. We love cooking off this chuck wagon. Anyway, this is it, guys. This is it. It's not perfect, but we love her, and hopefully that gives you kind of a good tour of the wagon. So when I'm standing here on this side of the chuck box and I'm cooking, that's what's behind me. Okay, that's what it looks like. If you got any questions about the wagon, let me know, and I would love to just answer your questions. Hey, as always, thank you for watching the Horse Pen Ranch channel. Thank you so much. We ask you, if you haven't subscribed, to do that. We also ask you to like this video. Till next time, we'll see you on Horse Pen Ranch.